Let's talk to Kasia, who we spoke to yesterday. She is our correspondent who is on the border of Ukraine and Poland. I don't know if you're in the same place, Kasia, but clearly many Ukrainians, particularly women and children, are still arriving. Good morning.
If you think about the numbers, it can feel overwhelming. Hundreds of thousands of people. We expect that up to 500,000 people will cross over into Poland, just into Poland from Ukraine. Now, bear in mind that these people are coming from into other countries as well. But let's just bring you down to the ground. We're in Przemyśl. We've moved a little bit further inland, so to speak, but these are buses that are still coming from the very border itself, with people who are being moved along and just helped by there's the fire brigade, police officers, volunteers just getting involved and helping people to come to get off the buses, bearing in mind that these people will have spent days trying to get here. And these are the types of volunteers that are helping, and this is who they're helping. This woman has come from Lviv. This little girl is 2 years old, and I can't even begin to imagine what is going on in her mind. You've come from... Przyjechaliście z Lviva, tak?
Tak, tak.
Jak z Lwowa? Ile ma lat? How old is your little girl?
2 years old.
What's her name?
It's boy.
Oh, it's a little boy. I'm so sorry. It's a little Amir. How are you? How are you doing? You've just arrived here.
We just arrived here. Sorry.
Ja rozumiem. Jest okay. Ja rozumiem. So people are just so upset. I can't keep stressing that. And this is what's happening. So this gentleman is now going to take Amir, 2-year-old Amir, and his mum, and he's going to take her to the transport area just over there. You're going to go and you're going to try and work out what the next stage is of her journey. And just tell us, because he's come from Denmark.
No, I've come from England.
You've come from England?
I live in England, but I'm from Denmark.
You're from Denmark,
Yeah.
but you've come from England to help people like this. Why did you feel compelled to do this?
Compassion.
Compassion.
I mean, treat other people the way you want to be treated. So,
Sure.
Whatever I can do, all the suffering and all this is immense. It's all these stories that we don't really hear about. I've been there since Saturday, and not really seen much in the news about these stories. And of ordinary people. Now you see, when I first arrived here, there was only a few tents, and now it's like a little town with a pizzeria and yesterday we went into the shopping mall where people are sleeping on the floor and children are playing in a bundle of toys, and the suffering is just immense and it's so heartbreaking. But so I went over and we got some pizzas, and I got another volunteer, Polish volunteer, over to hand out some pizza inside, and bring a smile to the children and everything else. And they were playing at 1 o'clock in the morning. So yeah.
Okay, well listen, thank you for talking to us, and ultimately it's the stories, it's this woman, it's little Amir, that are now on the next leg of their journey. They want to get to Holland.
I can tell you, if you ask me,
Yes.
I can tell you.
Tell me, so do you have family in Holland? What's the plan?
I have nobody, but I want to go to this country because my husband was here, and he said it's a good country. He know these people in this country, and he sent me to go here. Now he stay in Ukraine.
He's staying in Ukraine.
Yes.
He will fight.
Okay.
So you're now in Poland, and he told you it's a good country to come to because you'll be looked after. And now you want to get to Holland, so the next part of your journey begins.
Yes, because I went to Holland because Poland is near
Yes.
to Lviv, and our house was bombed from the air. It was terrible, and we very. It was terrible.
It was terrible. So you've lost your home. Amir's lost his home. Thank you for speaking to us. It's stories like this we're hearing time and time again. If you think about the numbers of people coming, everybody has fled. They've come to Poland. Poland has opened its borders. It's welcoming everybody, every nationality who is coming from Ukraine, who is fleeing the fighting there, who have lost their homes there, and is helping them on the next leg of their journey, because we're hearing people want to get to either relatives already in Poland or to further afield, like the mum we heard just there. And this is one snapshot across the country, this country, that is helping all of these people just in the next steps on their journey.
Kasia, thank you so much. Thank you. We will talk to you again in the next hour.